Hi YouTubers, it's been a while since I've done a video. The last video I've done was the NSD Slats. This is a follow-up to fitting them onto the shoulder section. I'm sure that there's most of you out there that have already done this, but my friend Jeremy and Gary asked me to do a video of how I fit them. Actually, these over here are the hemispheres. I've been doing the other hemispheres to the other Dalek, basically fitting the bolt on the inner part, gluing it and putting some plexiglass, and then use hard as nails, and then made a hole, and on the inner part filled it with expanding foam to make it really strong. As you can see, it's a lot of fiddling about, but at the end of the day I want them to last, so that's why I thought I'd do it this way, and they seem to be quite strong, so I'm pretty sure they'll last. Anyway, let's go on to the stage of fitting the NSD slats. Okay, this is one of the shoulder sections that I'm working on, as I am actually doing two NSDs at the moment. I've got another shoulder section out in the shed with all the slats done, but Jeremy and Gary was asking me to make a video up to how I fitted the slats they made onto my shoulder section. I'm sure that there's a number of you that have done it this way, but I like to do it this way because they look nice and flush against the shoulder section. Basically what I would suggest is line them up and use a bit of tape at the top to hold them on, and put them all on the way around. Make sure that you do it low to the ground because you don't really want them to fall off and smash on the floor. Anyway, mask and tape them all the way around. Make sure that you've got your gaps in between nice as well, and use a pencil to mark the holes through the slats onto the shoulder section. Once you've done that, you can drill your holes. Once you've drilled your holes, make sure that you actually number each slat you take off as well. Once you've done that, you would need to mask and tape. Use the masking tape that is normally used. It's like a yellowy white tape. You can buy it from Halfords. It's normally used for like when you spray cars and things like that. I'm not quite sure the name of the tape, but anyway, you can get it in Halfords. Anyway, mask and tape the whole of the shoulder section off, only just down to here where you would be filling it in. Anyway, mask and tape it all off. Then what you need to do is you need to bolt your slats back on to the shoulder section. I've got one of the small ones here. I'm just going to put this on to give you a rough idea. Just what you need to do is just pull it on, and then once tighten them up slightly, and then use, I think it's a P38 filler. I bought mine from Halfords, and then fill up all the gaps in between and leave it to go hard. And then what you do is you wiggle it off gently like that, and it'll come off. Once it comes off, you sand down the sides. It's a lot of sanding down, it really is. As you can actually see, the wooden blocks that I glued on in my previous video, after I glued them on and let them go hard, I actually used hard as nails as well, just around these bits here, if you can see there. Yeah, anyway, like I said, you've got to sand these down, get them all nice and smooth. Once you've done that, you can actually use a stone chip shield, another can of paint that I bought from Halfords, and what it does is it just gives you that stony look. And I know there's other paints you can use, textured paint as well. I think you can get out from home base, B&Q or something like that. But the cans are quite expensive as well. But I prefer to use a stone chip. It done me alright, and once I spray it over as well, hopefully it still gives that stone look. And I've got the shoulder section there as well. Basically, if I can give you a close-up actually, just lift this up. Alright, if I give you a close-up of the actual centerpiece, you can see that when I put that on there, it's nice and flush against there, and at the top, and get on this side, as you can see, it's nice and flush against there, against the shoulder section. Give you a better look there. Let's see. There you go. That's just a shadow there. I'll take that away. And that's one of the small ones. As you can see, I've marked it as number 1. Put that on there a second, and just put the bolt in. Let it hold down. Get another one. Put number 2 in. There we go. And tell you what, let's put in the front centerpiece as well, and put that on. Just lace let them. They're called coach bolts, by the way. Anyway, as you can see, you can see that they fit nice and snug. Get a better look there, I think. That's it. Yeah. Well, there you go. Any questions? As you can see, oh sorry, before I go, just give you a quick look of what I've been doing so far. There's the lovely gun that Jeremy done for me, so I've fitted on now. Coming along nice, and funny that you can actually see the other dome and neck section that I'm doing on the other build. Well, there you go. Thank you for watching. Any questions, feel free to message me. Bye now.